Hello, my name is Delaney Collins, and I am here to tell you that it gets so much better. And I've done this video probably 10 times because it's not that I don't have enough to say, it's because I have too much to say on this topic. And I'm happy I took the time to do this video because I got to really look in my past and find some things where I could relate, and I got to watch a lot of the videos that have been done. And I got to tell you, the videos that really touched me and that I connected with were the videos where individuals explained how they know where you're at and how they can relate to where you're at right now. So I have a few things I want to show you. This is a picture of me, and I know they're going to flash it across the screen here. This is a picture of me when I was 330 pounds in high school. I was extremely overweight, and not only was I teased and taunted for being overweight, they thought they were being slick by even making it worse behind my back, and they didn't realize that the steel doors that we had were hollow. So I heard everything. And during that time, this was in the 80s, Oprah was doing the big keep a journal. She wanted the nation to write a journal. So guess what? I kept a journal, and this journal was 20 years old. You can see here in the back where I've actually ripped it because I actually lost all my journals when I had moved, and my old roommate had sent them to me saying, hey, you forgot these, and I was so devastated that I said, you know what, never again will I lose these. But somehow, some way, I took the time to do this video for you, and I found this journal which documents my high school experience going into college. And I'm happy I read through this because it put me back in a state where I understand exactly where you're at. There's an insert in here where I talk about suicide, actually. Right here you see the header, September 14th, where it says, William died. My name is Delaney William Collins. And when I read through this, I got to really see how their actions were creating my outcome. Their actions were creating the words of me not liking who I was. So not only was I overweight, but I remember I was with family members, and someone had said to me, damn, you're fat, black, and gay? Well, he called me a sissy or something at the time, and I remember being so petrified when I heard that because I wasn't even out to myself, and then I'm being outed like that, and not only was I overweight, but I'm gay and black. And I remember writing in my journal here, I said, you know, I can't understand why God gave me such a bad hand. What did you hate so much about my lineage that you had to put all this on me? And during that time of all that abuse, all that verbal abuse by family members, being teased while I was away at school, I remember my uncle, he had went to Africa for a trip. And he had came back from Africa, and he had bought his kid one of those headsets with the AM/FM radio on the side. And I know you all are laughing right now, but back then, that was the end thing to have. So I remember seeing his gift, and no one in our family ever went overseas, and I thought, wow, I get to finally know my uncle who had went to Africa for some missionary work, and I know he's bringing back souvenirs. So he bought his son one of those headsets, and I'm going to show you what he bought me, and I kept this. I kept this for over 20 years because when I received this gift, it was just something I couldn't believe. He gave me a rock. I got this rock right here from him, and he thought it was a funny joke. So not only was I fat, black, and gay, I had these big Coke bottle glasses because I couldn't see. I had gorilla feet, so I had to wear Triple-E shoes, which they didn't make. I was also an orphan, so I was living with my aunt and uncle because my parents had died. So I'm an orphan, fat, black, gay, Coke bottle glasses, and I'm finally excited that I'm going to get a gift, and I'm given a rock. So I'm teased at high school, I'm given a rock. And I remember when he gave me that rock, he thought it was so funny. He would go around saying, hey, you still have that rock? And when his son's headset broke, I went up to him and said, you know what? my rock didn't. And I want you to know that this rock not only signifies who I am, but let it symbolize who you are. Don't let anyone's words tell you your worth. Remember, what you are going through right now is forming who you're going to become, but you got to be around to see it. So I want you to close your eyes right now and tell me what it is that you want to become when you get older. I don't care if it's a doctor, a lawyer, a singer, a dancer, a model. Look at all the people right now that are doing videos for you. They had to go through something to get them to where they're at. So what you're going through right now is teaching you tenacity, is teaching you determination, is teaching you to overcome obstacles, is teaching you to be the best that you can be. You have to look right now at what's happening. The gay community is something to marvel at. I mean, us as a nation, we can't even get our health care together. We can't even get our education system together, but yet your brothers and sisters can come together for you. And you have to admit that's outstanding. So not only are we one of the most organized communities, we are one of the most wealthiest communities, and we come together to support our young people. So think about it. You need to be here to pass on that torch. My grandmother always said that your life is never your own. Someone somewhere is looking up to you right now and you don't know it. It's that 5 or 6 year old that you've met that's walking down the sidewalk that's saying to himself, I got a secret. You notice that kid. You know he has a secret. I don't know what it is that's cosmic about this universe, but somehow, some way, we all know each other. And that young person is watching you right now and your actions, the same way you're watching me. And I got a flash for you. Who's going to do what I'm doing for you right now for them? So it's up to you to not only be here for yourself, but for the young people that are coming up behind you. So, I got a flash for all you bullies out there. My grandmother always said that if you better start saying kind words because one day you're going to have to eat them. I'm telling you right now, we're not going nowhere. So you're going to have to get used to it. You're going to have to find kind words to say because what you say affects people. And for those of you out there being affected by bullies, it gets so much better. Just wait. I mean, I remember getting out of my Range Rover with my Jackie O sunglasses, going to a reunion, and I remember them saying, man, Delaney, you look great. And I remember saying, I know. Man, I always knew you'd be successful. Oh, really? That is one of the things worth living for. In addition to accomplishing what it is that you want to do in life, don't sell yourself short. Don't listen to them. Listen to us. It gets so much better.